Guys, I need you to move, please. Rip it, do whatever you gotta do, get it done.
Come on.
My name is Alan Weiss. I'm a producer at Eyewitness News in New York.
Rip it, do whatever you gotta do, get it done. Oh, come on. There we go, good.
Dr. Halloran, is the patient responding to internal cardiac compression?
No, still nothing. Yes, I was inside the emergency department when they brought John Lennon in.
Do you think it's time?
I'll do my best. Tell you as much as I know, with as much detail as I can.
Today, France performed nuclear testing on Mururoa Island.
The Soviets are poised to invade Poland, and what are we doing about it?
Several nations joined in the U.S.-led boycott of the Summer Olympics in the USSR.
The Dow Jones Industrial Average soared by 15% this year. Is this the end of the recession?
Confirmation from the White House that 8 Americans died in the failed rescue attempt.
We're over a year into the hostage crisis in Iran, and there doesn't seem to be an end in sight.
Iran once again celebrated the anniversary of Death to America Day.
Yeah, that's fine, we're boycotting the Olympics, but Russia's still in Afghanistan. What good did it do?
I do not agree with the cuts that were made by the Congress. I believe that we should be going forward with the B-1 bomber program. I think we should be going forward with the Trident submarine program to keep pace with Russia.
The electoral votes for President Reagan say it all. The liberal era is over.
Early speculation is that Reagan's business-friendly politics will be a boon to economic recovery.
The police raided a home in the Bronx today, arresting several members of the Black Panthers.
Crime rates continue to rise, with unemployment in New York lingering at nearly 10%. Mayor Koch doesn't seem to have an answer. Iran resumed its petroleum exports this
War
week.
has broken out between North and South Yemen.
Congressman Allard Lowenstein was shot and killed in his Rockefeller Center law office by a
We are getting a late-breaking report about a robbery in Astoria, Queens.
Early reports of a mugging in Central
This
Park.
city has gotten to the point where a congressman isn't safe in his own office. Larceny, property damage, and violent crimes all up again this year.
It looks like 1980 will be the most violent year in New York
Mugged
City.
today on Fifth Avenue.
Police arrested 3 Manhattan men suspected of committing 60
Harlem has played host to over 30 murders
Police
this year.
responding to a shooting in Park
We're hearing a
Slope.
report of a police-involved shooting in Central
Fire
Park.
department is responding to a 3-alarm fire in Park
Triple
Slope,
homicide in
Brooklyn.
Queens.
Reports of a 4-alarm fire in Brooklyn.
Shooting on the Lower East Side.
Senator Edward Kennedy gave an impassioned speech about the role of guns in our society.
Reagan is going to have to get these hostages back. At least he has some backbone.
Because Sweeney was unstable doesn't mean I should give up my rights.
Can I help you? Eyewitness News.
You got there because I'll be right there, okay? I will see you then. Okay, bye.
Your mail,
What's
Mr.
that?
Weiss.
Thank you.
What's in it?
A letter.
What's it about?
Not sure.
Jav? Probably shouldn't worry about that. It's most likely a letter from his OBGYN determining that he is, in fact, a hermaphrodite.
You're a real mind reader.
I wrote that one myself. That's why.
Are you gonna open it?
Just pay me.
Where's my jacket? Yeah, I'm gonna look at it later, buddy. Where's my jacket in here, brother?
No.
What the hell is it anyway?
Honestly, Jeff, seriously, I told you about it. Are you not aware of what a hermaphrodite is?
Hey,
It's all in the letter.
Don't you have work to do for the 11 besides being a pain in the ass?
No.
No.
Not
As
now.
usual.
I saw the logo.
Oh, you saw the logo, huh?
I saw the logo.
Okay, great. Well, yes, I interviewed for a position at CNN. Okay.
Why?
Jacket. What the hell would you want to work for a station that only does the news? I need all 3 of these, actually. I mean, 24/7. She needs those. Do you know what that's going to do to her social life?
Our social life?
Yes.
I checked them, double-checked them for you.
We're number one. Why would you want to leave a good thing?
Did you watch the first hour of CNN back in June? You know what they covered in the first half hour alone?
Was it during Dynasty?
Yeah, I'll tell you. They covered the assassination attempt of Vernon Jordan, the lax FAA safety standards, and a presidential address from Jimmy Carter. Not only are they covering good stories, but they're doing it live.
So this was during Dynasty.
Exactly. When was the last time you had a live presidential address on the 11? On the 6, for that matter.
It doesn't make sense. There's a line out the door for your job.
We used to cover stories that drove social change. Now we're just covering stories that drive advertising. Not really with that, so. I would love to explain further, but I gotta book it.
What, you gotta go to your Freddie Mercury lookalike contest that you're taking your date to?
Yeah, is that what you're covering for the 11? Is that your lead story?
We haven't decided yet.
How'd you know how to date?
Every time that you try and impress a woman, you do this Madame Block thing. You go for cash, but it just comes out like cruising.
Okay. Jeff, have a go on Phil. I'll have your mother home by, what, is one good? One's good.
No, she gets sleepy by midnight, Alan.
Good, so 11:59 it is. Oh, hey, Phil, serious stuff, come here.
And
Come on, it's a power struggle. Get over here.
Yes, Alan, what could you possibly want?
Let's go. $20 donation, please. Just bought a bike. You know it.
Is that all that my mother's worth?
Just $20.
I'm ashamed.
Yeah?
I'm ashamed of you.
Okay, don't work too hard.
Don't you run this place?
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff?
Mm-hmm.
We need to deduct $20 from your next paycheck.
What? What?
How you feeling?
A little low. That hit the upright. A little low, in fact. And quickly, Miami reposted with an 80-yard pass play from David Woodley to Nat Moore, the young wide receiver from Florida. It was an extraordinary play, coming as it did with unexpected suddenness.
I meant physically.
Right there was the culprit, was letting Moore get past it, and then was slipping and falling, so it was an easy matter for Moore to go all the way on that 80-yard play.
You're allowed to have ice chips. I'll get them for you. If you let me hang around and watch the game with you for a bit.
What an athlete Bruce Hardy is. Just a second-year man, already one of the best guys.
All right, I'll be right back.
We're in third quarter. It's New England, the short pitch.
Hey, Eddie. Why don't you come on inside and warm up a little bit? Come on. Let's go.
I don't care who wins as long as the Patriots lose.
Picked it off and went down unhampered for the score. New England led it 7-0. So New England led it 7-0. New England then appeared to mount a drive. Coleman, John Smith.
What's he thinking?
Hello? Anyone gonna get that?
Hello, this is Dr. Halloran.
Hey, Dr. Halloran. It's Sato. We were wondering if you could help us with some paperwork. Only if you have a minute.
Yeah, sure, Dee. How can I help you?
Yeah, so.
What's 8 letters long and home team of the Orange Bowl?
Hi, Barbara. I almost forgot what day it was.
You know, the Times does this specifically for us.
It's the Dolphins.
Oh, it's Dolphins. Thanks, Dave.
You got it. Good luck with the rest of your paperwork. I gotta get back to work.
Yeah, I'm sure. General surgery is swamped. Who's winning the game?
It's the Dolphins.
That's your answer for everything.
Bye, Barb.
Playing dumb always worked for me.
Receiving a priority in the 2-0. All units be advised I'm getting shots fired at 72nd and Central Park West. I need a unit to respond.
2-0, Adam, show me going. Central, check the call back. Try to get a description of the perp.
2-0, boys, show me going. Show me on the back. The Spear and Cullen get there first.
Probably just those punk kids shooting fireworks all day in Central Park.
I think I'm a shoo-in for the job. What do you think?
I hate you.
I'm guessing you're really gonna hate me when I'm your boss.
Let's see you handle a field assignment first, Skippy.
Skippy? I've been here for 5 years.
Shh. Hold on.
All units, redirect to 72nd and Central Park West.
72nd Central Park West. That's the Dakota.
That could be something.
Or it could be a movie star falling down a flight of stairs.
I'll go either way.
Not a chance, but if the cops are all in, then so are we. Where the hell's my radio?
I don't know.
Mr. Clark, where's my radio?
I don't know.
Well, then go get it, please. Don't run. Fly. You're still there. Okay. I need it. Send all available units to 72nd Central Park West immediately. Don't tell Jeff I know where my radio is.
Hands up! Hands up! Against the wall! Against the wall!
Who's there, Adam? Show me 84.
Confirmed male shot. Victim is likely. Multiple gunshot wounds. Put a rush on the bus.
Hey, buddy. Buddy, you okay? Huh? Why don't you just relax? You've been in an accident, okay? You all right? You know your name?
It's Alan.
Hey, you know where you are?
The park?
All right, I'm gonna let these guys do their job, all right? Okay. Anybody see the accident? You okay, buddy? Go get the scoop.
Pete, what's the story? Single park in custody, missing weapon. Victim's in a bad way.
What's a bad way?
Multiple gunshot wounds to the chest.
Where's the victim?
In the vestibule.
This is a mess. Where's the bus?
They ordered a rush. I heard it on the radio.
Well, he's not gonna make it much longer lying here like this.
2-0 boy, show me 84. Confirmed male shot. He is likely. Central, show me transporting victim to Roosevelt Hospital. Let's get him out.
The officer.
Yeah?
Give us a hand real quick.
Problem.
I'm dug into the ground.
Are you kidding? All right. Pull like hell. Just don't drop it, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. I gotta go back to work. I think we get the game on.
Hope so. There's no shit for
I'm gonna be okay, yeah?
You'll be fine, Mr. Weiss. We're almost at the hospital.
Oh, it's my right hip. My right hip. Is it broken? Did you see if it's broken?
You're just in a little bit of shock. You just need to lay back and just concentrate on your breathing, all right?
I had a date tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
Good luck explaining this one.
Oh.
You better hope for some scars so you have a little backup.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna use this excuse once or twice.
Well, you guys picked a good night to do this. ED should be empty tonight.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, and the doctor on call? She'll make me forget all about your date and your busted up leg.
Really?
Really? Gets me going.
Anything going on tonight?
It's quiet. What's this?
I baked for your birthday.
You know damn well it is not my birthday.
All right. Maybe I just felt like bacon.
Oh, your old pal, Eddie Kazoo, wandered into the waiting area to warm up, but Medina chased him out.
No, I just bribed him with pie to come back in.
Gives Medina something to do. I swear he acts like a couple bums coming in to warm up is a falside going.
Something you want to talk about?
Oh, he just drives me a little crazy. It's all, if he tells me one more time, it's Officer Medina, I swear I'm going to turn his office into a homeless shelter.
Maybe he just likes you.
Do a crossword puzzle. Roosevelt ED, Sato.
This is the 20th precinct. We got officers bringing in a gunshot victim.
Get David on there. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Hi, it's Barbara. Can you page Dr. David Halloran to emergency department?
And then for slipping and falling, so it was an easy matter for Moore to go all the way on that 80-yard play for the score. 4:09 left in the quarter.
Paging Dr. Halloran to
Crazy
emergency
throwing
department.
to Bruce Hardy. Quickly, Miami takes the lead. What an athlete Bruce Hardy is. Just a second-year man already one of the...
Is this a gunshot? I thought they left without you.
No, accident in the park.
Check him in with the clerk. I'll take him.
All right.
Hey,
Doctor will be with you in a bed.
you're not the doctor. Why aren't you the doctor?
Like I said, a doctor will be with you in a bed.
Well, you know, think about it.
Mr. Weiss?
Doctor?
I don't know whether to treat you or plant you. What happened?
I sit by a taxi, ride on my motorcycle. Guess who won?
Well, it's a good thing you're still alive. And being conscious is a good sign. Let's start with where it hurts.
Oh, you know, it hurts everywhere, so maybe we get some help from the nurse who brought me in. She can help out.
Camera. Good luck with that one, honey.
Yeah, I should say the same to you.
Ain't happening. Take a deep breath.
Still stuck on that crossword?
Hardly. We have a patient coming in with multiple gunshot wounds to the chest.
All right, what are his vitals?
I don't know.
No word from the ambulance?
The ambulance was a block away when police dispatch called and said police are bringing him in.
The police are bringing him in.
He's hitting the door right now.
Why would the police bring him in if the ambulance was a block away?
Maybe it's just that bad.
Okay, just poke around here and let me know what hurts, okay?
Okay.
That hurt? Oh, I say yes. Mind if I take a look?
Go ahead.
Bravo 115.
Well, I need to see if I can help out any, okay?
It's not like I'm going anywhere.
Hang tight, okay?
Jacket.
Let's get this jacket off of him.
What do we got? Excuse me. Here you go.
Let me storm.
Cut through.
Guys, I need you to move, please. Rip it. Do whatever you gotta do. Get it done.
Come on. Okay. Arm.
All right.
Get it off. Get it off him.
All right.
Lines. Wait, got it. Okay, great. Got the roll.
Arm.
Kidney Miss Evans. I see 4 entry wounds in the left back and 1, 2, 3 exit in the chest.
I don't have a pulse.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to start compression then.
Is he gonna make it?
Yep.
Guys, I need you to go, please. Thanks.
All right, start compression.
I got it.
Can't believe it. John Lennon.
Excuse me, sir. What did you say?
Excuse me? What did you just say? I didn't say anything.
Evans! 4 units zone neg. Run.
What do we know about this guy?
Right, that's good.
Any allergies?
Get this out.
Medications?
You got it?
Patient ID, 40 years old, name
What's his name?
John Lennon.
No.
He's carrying John Lennon's wallet.
Doesn't look like him.
Well, maybe he pickpocketed him, or he has
I
a
don't
fake
care if
ID.
it's Pope John Paul. It's our job to keep him alive. Let's crack the chest.
Yeah, okay. A respiratory therapist.
Great. Go, get him off. I didn't give me the thoracotomy strap.
Hey, Barb, let security know we may have a situation in here, okay?
Excuse me.
What do you need?
Who's in there?
Get him in there.
Gunshot.
But who?
He can't stay. Stay warm, but don't come back in here, okay?
Hey. We may have a situation.
What situation requires Mr. Kazoo's presence in this hospital?
Forget about Kazoo. A very important person has been rushed into our trauma room. Just keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Unusual, right?
Please.
How important are we talking about here?
Bigger than we're equipped for. All right? Hi, it's Barbara again. Can you page us a respiratory therapist? Thanks.
Shooting occurred around 10:45. Multiple shots to the back with a .38.
Medical history?
No idea.
Patient's name?
John Doe.
Hey, come here.
Yes?
Come here. Hey, can you do me a favor? I'm Alan. What's your name?
Santos.
Santos. Oh, nice to meet you, Santos. Do you watch Eyewitness News?
Geraldo Rivera.
Yes. I work for Eyewitness News. All right, so can you just do me the favor? Here's my card, and here's $20.
Okay.
Call that number on the card,
Mm-hmm.
and whoever answers, just tell them that Alan Weiss is in the hospital and John Lennon may have been shot. Okay?
Alan Weiss shot John Lennon. Yeah, got it.
No. I'm Alan Weiss. I didn't shoot anyone. John Lennon's...
Sí, entiendo. Alan Weiss is in the hospital, and John Lennon may have been shot. Ay, Dios mío.
Can you stew quickly for me?
No problem, yes.
Can you just stop mopping and stew for me? Sweeping?
Where's my husband? He's in surgery right now. I need to see him. I'm sorry you can't see him. They're working on him right now.
What's happening? Is he all right?
I can't say. The doctor will talk to you as soon as they're done. They'll have the best information.
Just wait.
I'll put you in a private waiting area till the doctor can talk to you.
Give me drapes.
According to bedtime.
You get the 20 blades? Yep. Let's get him in there. Come on.
Quickly.
Give me an incision.
Can I make a phone call, please?
Of course he can.
Yeah, guys, that sounds great. I want to do it one more time. This time, let's wait a few more bars before you come in with the vocals, okay?
Hey, David!
Hold on one sec.
It's Yoko.
Hello?
John's been shot.
John's been what? Yoko, talk to me. What's happening?
At David, I don't know what to do. I'm alone. I'm surrounded by strangers. I just need a familiar face. I need to get home to Sean. Can you please just meet me at Roosevelt Hospital?
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Yes, please hurry.
Just think about it. I mean, dancing is fun, you know? Be a lot of good time.
Santo.
Hey, Joe.
¿Qué haces?
Haciendo una llamada de parte del señor Alan Weiss.
Oh, sí, vi que ustedes estaban hablando. ¿Puedo ver la carta?
¿Cómo que no?
Déjalo, yo lo hago.
¿Estás seguro?
Sí.
¿Y el 20?
Eso es tuyo.
Gracias, Joe.
Thank you.
I have to get back to the surgery.
Mr. Weiss. Alan Weiss.
Yeah?
Staff isn't allowed to make personal calls on behalf of the patients.
Well, technically, it's not a personal phone call.
We have a situation here. Mr. Weiss, I'm gonna need you to lie quiet.
Who's in there? Is it John Lennon?
Mr. Weiss, I told you to lie quiet and not get in the way of what's going on.
I'm not trying to get in the way. You don't want to tell me, that's fine. Maybe just shake your head yes or no. That's all I need. It's John Lennon. People have the right to know.
And if it's not, people don't have a right to know? Or if it's not, you just don't care?
Well, that's not what I meant. All right.
Eyewitness News, right? Channel 7?
Yeah.
Look, I don't know who the hell is in there, and frankly, I don't care. The only thing I care about is that you lie here, quietly. Thank you, Mr. Weiss.
How about that 20?
Dispatch, victim delivered to Roosevelt. Custody turned over to the hospital's emergency staff.
Victim means crime. I need everybody who is not absolutely committed at the Dakota to get to Roosevelt. Find out who they brought in.
Phil, I can get to Roosevelt.
No. If everybody's out on the field, then no one's here helping me get this on the air. Jeff, this might be going on air. I'm not going to do this alone.
Where is he?
He's in room 115, Dr. Marks.
Rib spreader?
Dick, what are you doing here? Did they tell you who that is?
You really him?
Yes. That is John Lennon.
They just escorted Yoko Ono to an empty OBGYN room. We should call Dr. Lennon.
Stuart, once we get this incision spread, I'm gonna need to call Price about the situation.
Dee, could you follow up with a respiratory therapist, please?
I don't think anyone's coming, Pam.
Blood is pooling in the thoracic chamber.
Can't see the heart.
Metsabon scissors. I'm gonna deliver the heart to the pericardium. That's the membrane. Delivering the heart.
Are you sensing any organized cardiac activity?
We
getting cardiac massage? Get suction.
I'm gonna cross-clamp the aorta.
Move quickly. Resuming respiration.
Are we seeing any circulation?
No, there's still nothing.
Nurse, get me a pediatric feeding tube, a catheter, and a 10-blade.
Dr. Marks, what are you doing?
Vietnam line. We saved a lot of lives with these in the war.
Right leg?
Yes.
I was never in combat. What does that mean?
I'm gonna do a cut down on the greater saphenous vein and catheterize the vein.
What about the feeding tube?
Big tube. Carries a lot of blood and fast.
Dr. Marks, my patient is in a delicate state. Are you sure an incision is medically necessary?
You need circulation, I'm giving it to you.
What are you doing? I'm making a phone call. I can't make my own phone call now? No. Then listen to me very carefully, okay? I'm leaving. I'm leaving this hospital, but you have no legal right to hold me here, okay?
You're not going anywhere.
Oh, no? Oh, perfect. See how he's manhandling me?
I got this.
Okay. Just make sure he gets back to his spot. He's all yours.
Okay. All right.
You see that?
Mr. Weiss, you're so beat up we had to take the stretcher apart to get you in here. What are you doing?
Don't you know?
Know what?
He's been shot.
Who's been shot?
John Lennon.
John Lennon's been shot. Who told you that?
Well, no one told me directly, but I overheard two cops saying that. I could have sworn they said his name.
Alan, I got a radio right here. If John Lennon was shot, I think I know about it.
So he's not shot?
No. No. Can I get you
He's
back
not
to your
shot.
Can I get you back to your bed? All right. Come on.
He's not shot.
Come on. Let's go. All right. There we go. All right.
Can I just make a phone call, please? I've been here for a while. People are probably worried. Just a minute. I won't get you in trouble. Just one phone call.
Sure. Here.
Thanks.
Newsroom.
Phil. Yeah, it's Alan.
Please tell me you won the Mercury contest.
I got into a motorcycle accident.
I knew you were gonna dump that thing. Yeah, but I mean, so you're okay, right?
Yeah, I think I'm fine. I'm at the hospital.
Wait, what hospital? Roosevelt?
Yeah, listen to me. I think John Lennon's been shot.
Shut up. Shut up! Jesus, Alan. I just heard a call from the cops calling an ambulance to the Dakota.
And another call saying a victim had been transported to Roosevelt.
Phil, that's gotta be the third part. I'm pretty sure I heard his name.
I'm pretty sure I saw you going on. You're telling me they're calling for an ambulance to the Dakota?
It's gotta be John Lennon. John Lennon is shot and he's in this hospital.
Okay, we got crews at the Dakota, we got crews at Roosevelt, and we got you on the inside. What's his condition?
Phil, I'm no doctor, but I know you can't have no circulation and be living.
How certain are you? Hello? No, hello?
I was in the middle of an important phone call.
This phone is for hospital use only. Get back to your bed.
Alan. No. Oh! Everyone, put everything down.
I'm sorry, ma'am. It's my fault. I'll take him back.
Thank you.
Come on.
Just don't do that. So much for your radio.
Okay. John Lennon.
Can I get a pen and piece of paper, please?
Alan, you called it in, right? Why don't you just relax and let whoever you called in?
Yeah, I'm sure they will, but my job is to end with a phone call. History's being made in there, my man. The give peace a chance guy just got gunned down. If that's not a story worth telling, I don't know what is.
All right. A couple of pieces of notebook paperwork for you. You can get that from me.
Hello? Hi, Tamara. It's Dee. I'm sorry to call so late. It's important. No, it's fine. He's up watching the game. Hang on. I'll go get him.
For me?
Yeah, it's Dee.
All right, I got it. Thanks.
Hey, who are you on the phone with?
Depends on how much you heard.
Look, I need to know what you're up to out here, okay?
Do you?
Yeah.
What's going on in there? Is he gonna make it?
Why do you care?
What happened to him?
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am now, does it? Why don't you go back inside? Do your job. I'm doing mine.
I need some information from you.
Here's my information.
You can keep it too.
Medina!
Roosevelt Hospital.
I need more visualization. Can you switch out the gauze, Bob?
The aorta seems to be intact.
Are you seeing any injuries or bullet wounds to the heart?
There's no injury, but the heart is empty.
He's hitting the lung.
It's gotta be
That's not where the blood
an
is.
artery, but I can't see it. But if we could get more circulation, I could find it. Evans, I need more blood going in there
arterial
faster.
bleeding, but I cannot visualize the pulmonary artery or the subclavian. Stuart, call the blood bank and get more blood.
Jump to Miami 8. New England was penalized back to the 25.
Hello?
And
Bob, it's Phil from WABC in New York.
Hey, Phil, what's going on?
Bob, I have a reporter from the 6 who's at Roosevelt Hospital right now reporting that John Lennon's been shot dead.
Jesus. Okay, so what do you need from me?
Well, we'd like to break in.
Are you kidding me? We got a tie game. We're heading overtime. Oh, come on, Phil. I want to help you. I do. Maybe I can do a flash, but who's his source? Have you gotten confirmation from the hospital?
He is, Bob. He's the goddamn source. He witnessed it. He's there. I got no confirmation from the hospital, but I did confirm a shooting of the Dakota. Bob, we're out in front of everybody on this.
We can break the story. We're heading into overtime. I'm not going to have Howard interrupt their broadcast to report a story that could turn out to be false. Are you crazy?
Call Rune Arledge. He'll give you the go-ahead. No.
With excellent downfield blocking.
Howard, if you're listening in the booth, I'm going to call you in a few minutes for the story.
2 yards for the touchdown.
I'm hearing good breath sounds. He doesn't need a chest tube.
Bart, get the heart rate monitor.
We don't have one in here.
Get one.
Why?
I think I felt a beat.
missed tackle, and then a veritable push-in by a New England defender, and Miami leads. The Dolphins trailing, but Steve Howell taking the handoff from quarterback Bob Greasy, bursting 21 yards.
Maroon, hey, it's Bob. Sorry to call you so late. But I just got a call from Phil with the newsroom in New York, and he may have one hell of a breaking story.
Where's the heart rate monitor?
I gotta go. What's going on?
David may have felt a pulse.
Shh, a friend is from my witness.
Get Medina.
I can't find him.
Get David the heart rate monitor. I'll find Medina.
If New York is confirming and we can break this story, we have to have Howard flashing.
Jesus, interrupt the broadcast.
All right, I'll have Howard flashing. Absolutely interrupt.
Bob, what's happening? What's going on? What is going on?
Let's go, guys. Hey. Dr. Lynn.
Come with me. It's going to be chaos on the streets outside. Reporters, photographers, fans are going to do anything they can to get in this building. Get all your men in here. Call in more if you have to.
I called the precinct for some help. Perfect. Should I route the press into the Winston lobby or keep him at bay out in the street?
Lobby works. Tell everybody that that's where the official statement's going to be, and listen to me. I want you to check every person. Verify identification. Nobody gets in without the proper credentials.
Doctor, we've got it.
Yeah.
David, monitor's on, hold compression.
Medina.
Officer Medina, just...
Rodriguez, do me a favor. Keep an eye on those two bozos, huh? NYPD 20th Precinct.
Yes, Officer Medina, I'm gonna need some assistance, crowd control over at Roosevelt
We have
Hospital.
officers from the precinct there already.
Yeah, we feel that that's not enough. Look, we can't have these streets blocked, preventing ambulances from going through.
Hey, buddy, we got a scene we're dealing with at the Dakota right now. Potential problem isn't our main priority. We're doing our best.
Yeah, well, right now, your best ain't cutting it.
I'll send over as many guys as I can spare, when I can spare them.
What's up?
We got a journalist in the ED and right next to that high-profile patient I told you about.
Yeah, Alan Weiss, I know.
You know? You chased bums out of the waiting room for warming up, and you knowingly left the press outside of a VIP's room.
Okay, take it easy. I'll take care of it.
Do your fucking job.
Jesus Christ. Listen, I need someone removed from the ED. One Alan Weiss.
No?
Yeah, get it done.
Weiss. Lay down. I'm good sitting up, actually. The doctor said she'll be back in a minute, so...
Oh, lay down.
I say treat patients. You've been admitted to the hospital. They'll take care of you there. And you are not to return to the emergency department for any reason whatsoever.
There he is. He's coming out.
Bob, what's going on?
Kyle, listen, John Lennon was just shot outside the Dakota in New York.
How long have we been at this?
Quite a while.
I know you knew him, and I'm sorry. This is unfortunate, but this is big. And Rune wants you to do the news flash.
Bob, I've got a tight game here.
Dr. Halloran, you seeing any progress? Dr. Halloran, is the patient responding to internal cardiac compressions?
No, still nothing.
Howard, let's go with him on this one. Okay?
Thanks.
What was that all about?
John Lennon. He was shot outside of his apartment.
Oh, boy.
Are there any other measures available to us?
If we find the source of the blood loss right now, we still have a chance.
Fellas, I just don't know. I'd like your opinion. I can't see this game situation allowing for that news flash. Can you?
Absolutely, I can see it.
You can't?
You betcha. If we know it, we've got to do it.
All right.
Don't hang on it. It's a tragic moment, and this is going to shake up the whole world.
All right. Let Gift call this next play, and I'll get it in.
Patient hasn't had any circulation for 30 minutes. I'm concerned about hypoxic brain injury.
I agree, but that is not a guarantee, and it is something that we can deal with in living patients.
Even if we found the problem right now, I'm not sure what we could do, but are we any closer than we were 15 minutes ago?
Do you think it's time?
(11:15 p.m.)
Time of death, 23:15. I know that emotions are running high right now, but I want us all to be clear about one thing. We did exactly the right things here tonight. Does anyone have thoughts on anything else we should have done? And let's start the follow-up. Does the patient have any family waiting for him?
Yes, doctor. His wife is waiting for him in the OBGYN exam room.
All right, I'll go talk to Mrs. Lennon. There's Camera, come with me.
I can't. I gotta change my shoes.
You're covered in blood. Nobody's going to be looking at your shoes.
But it's suddenly been placed in total perspective for us. I'll finish this. They're in a hurry-up offense.
3rd down 4. On the field, running back Chuck Foreman takes a handoff and charges up the middle, going down just short of the first down. Foreman, it'll be 4th down. Cavanaugh will let it run down for one final attempt. He'll let the seconds tick off to give Miami no opportunity whatsoever.
Timeout is called. 3 seconds remaining. John Smith
is on the line, and I don't care what's on the line, Howard. We've got to say what we know in the booth.
Yes! Yes, we must say it. Remember, this is just a football game, no matter who wins or loses. An unspeakable tragedy confirmed to us by ABC News in New York City. John Lennon, outside of his apartment building on the west side of New York City, the most famous perhaps of all the Beatles, shot twice in the back. Rushed to Roosevelt Hospital, dead on arrival.
Mrs. Lennon.
Tell me he's all right. Please tell me he's all right.
I'm sorry, I can't tell you that.
John, it's not true. It's not true. I'm sorry.
Hard to go back to the game after that news flash, which in duty bound we have to take. Frank?
Indeed it is.
David, did I ever tell you about the time I almost left the Army?
What? No, Dick. I don't know, you might have. I don't remember. You got a lot of stories.
Well, this is a quick one.
Dick, let's be honest, none of your stories are quick, so we skip all the details and we just get to the lesson of the story.
Another day, then. Just bear in mind, in this profession, we can afford to be dented. We can't afford to be crushed.
Thanks.
Does anyone else know?
No, the hospital hasn't released a statement yet.
I need to speak to the person in charge. Please. Please.
Dr. Lynn, do you have the medical report?
Getting him right now.
The hospital's going to secure it.
That's fine. Nobody's going to read it after tonight anyway. They'll hear it on the news.
About that.
What?
The hospital wants you to do the statement to the press.
Me? I figured the PR would be jumping all over this.
They probably love to, but the hospital wants you to do it. You're the director of the ED.
Yeah. Well aware of what my title is. What's this got to do with the press?
Doctor, the whole world will be looking to this hospital for answers. They're going to be scared, confused, brokenhearted. They don't want a press release. They want to know what we did here. And the hospital wants you to tell them.
All right. Yeah, give me half an hour.
When you were looking for me, did anything stick out to you? Anyone behaving differently? Give me something. I heard a scream. Was it Yoko? Did you see Yoko at all?
What are you so worked up over?
I tipped him off that he was dead and they were still working on him.
Could be wrong.
Well, if I am, well, I'm done. I'm completely done. Yeah, sorry, pal.
Miami leading.
Yeah, me too.
Throwing long to Elmer Bailey. Bailey.
I love how I'm being treated like a criminal. I love it. You have handcuffs? Just handcuff me to the bed. Just finish the job off.
Press can be seen as a problem sometimes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you watch the news at night? Do you read the paper in the morning? Do you think it's an accident why I'm still here?
Wow.
Why I'm here in the first place? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You wouldn't be here yourself if you didn't want to know what was going on.
All right, Alan. All right. You're right. You're right. Okay.
Thank you.
You know, definitely a part of the reason why I'm here. Definitely an accident that brought you here.
We're gonna need an obit for the broadcast.
I'm writing it.
Well, I can get somebody else to write it.
I want it.
Well, then you better get to it.
David, is the medical report ready?
He just finished them up now, Steve.
I've just been informed that the hospital's going to make an official statement.
My notes are all in that file.
You saw that I checked it. They are detailed and accurate.
They asked me to make the statement.
That makes sense. It's your department.
I suppose. Would you like to attend?
No, thank you.
Well, David, maybe you should. You did the surgery. If they have any questions, you could...
Thank you, but no.
Why not?
I had a long night. Good night, Dr. Marks.
Dr. Lamb.
If the surgery were a success, you'd be chomping at the bit to attend.
Stephen, a lot of things would be different if the surgery was a success.
Mrs. Lennon would like to speak to you. She's signing for her husband's effects.
Thank you. Mrs. Lennon.
I need you to do something for me. If you can give me 30 minutes to get home, I need to be the one to tell our son. I don't want him to hear from the news.
Unfortunately, I'm not very confident that's going to make much of a difference. With the police response and there's a growing commotion outside the building. I'm certain that we can hold off making the official statement.
Thank you, Doctor.
If you'll pardon me.
Thank you.
And please do not block the street. There's going to be a public statement in the Winston lobby shortly. Go outside and help those cops handle that situation.
Is the street clear?
No, sir. There's a swarm of press out there. You open that door and it's a stampede.
You assured me you would take care of it.
We are extremely understaffed for this kind of response.
Didn't you tell them that the statement would be in the lobby?
Twice. The lobby's full. So is the ambulance yard across the street.
Well, we gotta clear that door, but don't move until Mrs. Lennon's ready to go.
I'll inform the police.
How bad is it out there?
Well, you can't tell the press from the crazies anymore.
How is he? Are they done operating?
He's gone.
More security for me.
Was that her?
Hey.
Is your radio on?
It's complete radio silence. I'm sorry. Wish I could be more helpful.
That's not happening. No.
But
He was 40 years old and is survived by a wife and 2 sons. While always popular, Lennon was frequently a controversial figure. He used his fame to give voice to the cause of world peace and asked us to imagine a world where we can live as one. The irony of such a peaceful man dying so violently does not seem to have silenced his message. Mobs of fans have spontaneously descended on the Dakota and Roosevelt Hospital. Police have had to shut down several streets and avenues to control crowds. These unexpected gatherings seem to be outpourings of affection and a celebration of John's legacy.
Alan. Really?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where do you think you're going? Back up here. Come on, easy, easy. And what are you still doing here, Riley?
Waiting to see what time you get off.
Out. Now.
Okay. Excuse me, please.
Mm-hmm.
Take care of yourself, Alan.
All right, let's take a look at that hip. Oh, Doc, what's the story? Story about what? Is he alive? Is he dead? Is he brain dead? Did he make a miraculous recovery? Because he was pretty dead when I saw him. What's the story? I'm sorry, Alan, I can't tell you. But there'll be a press conference in a few minutes, okay? Doc, I'm not exactly in the condition to attend. I'm sorry, but I can't answer you. Don't you work in the ED? Aren't you the doctor? I'm the doctor on call. So if someone comes in with a gunshot wound, wouldn't that person require your assistance if they were still alive? Doc, give me something. Media blackout, Alan. All right, patient or not, that includes you. I want to be checked out of the hospital. Not without an X-ray. Did you always want to be a doctor? Yes, but why is that relevant? Let's say you're walking down the street, all right, and this kid runs into the middle of the street, gets hit by a car, and you run to save him. But by the time you get there, there's a crowd, there's cops, they won't let you through. You say you're a doctor, they don't believe you, you have no credentials. And it turns out to be the son of the president of the hospital. How would you feel? What would you do that you couldn't get to him? Well, it depends. On what? Am I doing it because he's the president's son, or because it's the right thing to do? I can only imagine how I come across being a news producer and everything, but I'll be honest with you. I am a journalist first, and a human being second. But right now, both my titles align. Tell me it's the right thing to do. So give me something. Give me something, Doc. Come on. Come on, give me something. Give me something. I'm sorry, I can't tell you. You go see if X-ray's ready for you, okay?
Only 4 minutes and 4 seconds gone. Bob Breezy keeps it and goes in for the score. The Dolphins win 16-13 over the Patriots.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sir?
Sir.
Well, let me get you up.
You all right? Look, you should support yourself. Sir. Are you dizzy?
Did he make it?
Newsroom.
Phil.
Alan.
Yeah. I got off the record confirmation that he's dead.
Alan, thank God. Arledge decided to run with your lead, and Cosell flashed it on Monday Night Football. We just broke the biggest story of our careers. Hold on. I'm sure ABC Radio wants to do a follow-up with you. I'm going to put you through, man.
My name is Alan Weiss. I'm a producer at Eyewitness News in New York.
So you were there when they brought him in?
Yes, I was inside the emergency department when they brought John Lennon in.
All right, Alan. Can you tell us exactly what happened?
I'll do my best to tell you as much as I know, with as much detail as I can. My gurney was situated outside the OR where they worked on him.
So you saw him come in?
No, I didn't know. All I saw was blood. I didn't know who it was. I thought I overheard his name. I confirmed it. I got to a phone. I called my desk.
Can you confirm he was brought in by the police?
Yes, that's correct. 2 police officers brought him in, I believe.
What's happening now?
I'm not sure. No, I'm currently in the general hospital. I was escorted out by security.
David?
Yeah.
Calling it a night?
Why'd you call?
Excuse me?
Why'd you call Dr. Lynn? You didn't trust me? You didn't think I could handle it?
David, no. It's just his department.
Can I have 5 minutes? The voice of my youth just died on my table. I had his heart in my hand. I have John Lennon's still heart in my hand. So can I have 5 minutes where I don't react well to that?
Sure you can. It's understandable.
Then why are you here?
I was just coming to check up on you. You weren't the only one in that room today. I'm sorry you got blindsided, but this is the path we chose, and this is the world we live in. And I'm sorry I even bothered. That man had a great life. It's just a pity it got cut short. But no, it wasn't your fault. There was no gun in your hand.
Have the crowds cleared?
Everyone's waiting for this statement.
John Lennon was brought to the emergency department shortly before 11 p.m. He had no vital signs at the time of his arrival. Emergency surgery was done in an attempt to resuscitate him. He was pronounced dead at 11:15 p.m. I will not take any questions.
He was shot how many times?
He had multiple gunshot wounds to his chest and his left arm and to his back.
How many times was he shot?
There were 7 wounds in his body.
7 bullets?
I don't know how many bullets. There were just 7 wounds.
Who did the surgery?
There was a significant injury to the major vessels in his chest, which led to a massive amount of blood loss, which resulted in his death.
Did he lose consciousness right away, do you think?
I am certain that he was dead when the first gunshots hit his body. Thank you.
You have sort of an arm's distance from the stories you cover. And most of those things just didn't affect me as a person. John Lennon affected me as a person. It broke down that wall of separation between being a journalist and being a person. And I've carried that forward ever since then. I've always looked at news ever since then more as a person than just as a journalist.
I had no idea I was going to be a nurse. I kind of was in high school and someone said, well, what are you going to do? So I made a like list and a dislike list, and I knew I wasn't going to be a teacher because I hate kids, and I knew I was going to be a secretary. I could become a surgeon because there were no such thing as female surgeons in those days. So I became an ER nurse.
Am I still working as a surgeon? Yes, I am. I've been a surgeon for the last 33 years and still working full-time.
I've been a registered nurse for 40 years. I am still working. I'm a consultant right now. I'm not working in a hospital, but I still am actively working as an RN. I don't think I ever will stop.
You have to understand that in the 70s, New York was in tough shape. The famous headline from the Daily News, Ford to New York City dropped dead. New York was teetering on the edge of bankruptcy, so it was just pulling itself out of that difficulty. It wasn't as trendy and she as it is now. It was a bit more of a gritty city.
It was pre-Giuliani, so there was a lot of violence in Times Square. There was a lot of violence everywhere.
Friday and Saturday nights, you can always expect 2 shootings, 3 stabbings, or a prostitute who went down off the staircase in their building down the block. Always good for that.
The room they brought Lennon in was right next to where I was on the gurney. So the edge of my gurney matched the entryway into the room. So if you wanted to draw a line from my gurney to where John Lennon was, maybe 6 feet.
We didn't know until well into the resuscitation who it was.
Do I remember Alan Rice that night? Yes, he was the plague of my existence that night.
I remember Alan Weiss as being a total pain in the ass. He was on a stretcher in the hallway, and he kept trying to get closer and closer to 115, which is the trauma room.
And we're working on him. His heart is intact and pumping his heart.
We cracked his chest
to try and reach his subclavian to stop the bleeding.
And at the same time, Dr. Marks, Richard Marks, who's an attending surgeon at Roosevelt, and he apparently had seen Yoko Ono put in the back of a police car because he lives in that neighborhood, and he followed, came into the hospital, and he came in and said, "That is John Lennon."
And then everybody just kept doing what they do, which is what we did best. Whenever we were working on any patient, you blank out who the patient is. You just do your job.
So here's the dilemma. I'm lying on the bed. I've heard that it's John Lennon's been shot. I've seen Yoko Ono. So now I'm pretty sure it's John Lennon, and I have to get to the newsroom. I have to get the information to the newsroom.
And to find out that the police actually let him use our phone, I was not happy with the police either.
The officer who had brought me in had finished filing his report and just came to say goodbye to me. And he saw that I was no longer on the gurney, and he saw me standing at the end of the hallway. And he was a really nice guy. He comes running up and saying, "What are you doing standing up? We brought you in a stretcher." And I said to him, "Well, haven't you heard it was John Lennon?" And he said, "What are you talking about?"
And we kept working on him. We worked on him for about 30 to 45 minutes approximately. And we had no pulse, no blood pressure, and pronounced him dead after an effort.
When we lose somebody, it's always somber because we don't think we should ever lose anybody.
And there also is a feeling of failure, that we didn't do quite what we wanted to do that night.
I probably got out of the hospital a good hour after the press conference. So everybody knew by the time I got out of the hospital. And all I remember is that it was just like a feeding frenzy. There were just cameras, lights, microphones, reporters.
So the police actually took me home when they were taking the medical examiner up to Dakota because he wanted a scene. And I was walking out to the police car. Some jerk in the street yelled and offered me $500 for my bloody pants.
Yoko Ono was one of the most dignified women I had ever met in my entire life. She was in control of herself. She was extremely sad, as any woman would be who lost her husband.
I wish the world knew that not only didn't this not need to happen, it shouldn't have happened.
As I step back and look at it from a global perspective, I think it's, here you had a talent of a generation, a once in a generation talent, and everything he created, his music, his art, snuffed out by just a senseless act of violence. And I think it's, it takes a whole lot to create something, and it takes so little to destroy something.
How much better the world would be today? I guess you can use John's own words. We can only imagine.